Today I'm going to be sharing with you a junk journal that I have done. It's my first one. I am so excited about it. I recently have been inspired by other YouTubers that I've seen, and wow, they just create some fantastic things. And I've always been one to love journaling, and so yeah, I'm just going to take you through what I've created. So, to start off, this was a Ritz cracker box. I just cut it down and wrapped it with some beautiful fabric and all the way around. I would eventually like to get an eyelet punch and punch some holes and then wrap my lace around it. I think that would be really pretty. And then add some tassels and charms. But this will be my nature junk journal. I often will go on hikes or nature walks with my boys. I have two little boys, or as a family, we'll go, and I absolutely love it. And so to be able to have one place where I put our pictures of that or of nature, or try to draw flowers or birds or whatever, this will be a place for that, and I'm so excited to have it. So opening up, I've got a pocket in the front. This is just a brown paper bag. I stitched it and then I've put it in here. And I've either been given some of these tags or I made them up myself. This one I made up. It was just some scrap paper I had, and then I glued this piece of paper on top of the green and stitched all the way around it, and it gives that cool quilted look. Yeah, so I really like that one. So I got actually 3 pockets out of this, and then here's some fun little vintage looking ephemera. Here's some index cards that I tea-dyed, and then I folded them up, stitched them, and then they make cute little envelopes. So I really like that. And then here's a third pocket if I decide to put anything in there. So, other than this one little thing, I haven't journaled in this book, but I went ahead and added some butterflies that I thought were pretty. I love butterflies. And then I journaled one little thing just as a introducing myself type thing. This is a little pocket I've added, and all of this paper that I have in here is tea dyed. This was not, but for the most part everything is tea dyed. Some plain notebook paper. This is watercolor paper. I've recently gotten also into some of the watercolors and just exploring those a little bit. So this is a good piece of paper. I've got a couple of places like that where I can really practice the watercolors. Watercolors are very forgiving, and so it's fun to practice with them. Another brown paper bag, and I had stitched that, so I can just put anything in there. I think it'd be really fun to get wax paper, and if we collect any flowers or whatnot, then we can put them in between the wax paper and seal them up, and then stick them somewhere in the journal. It's a fun memorabilia for our walks. Just journal with them. And more watercolor paper. Just regular tea-dyed paper, which that's a fun process too. I like tea-dyeing the paper. This is just an envelope I put in with some washi tape. Butterflies again. And this paper is actually vintage in itself. My grandmother gave me a old dictionary that was my mom's when she was little. And so yeah, it's just been sitting around, and usually we don't really, if we're honest with ourselves, we don't really go to dictionaries anymore. We go to our phone. What does this word mean? So I went ahead and tore out a page, and then I was able to stitch it and then just glue it on. I cut out a little circle there, just makes like a cool peep area, so I can add a picture or a stamp or anything. Again, I have just a little pocket, and I can journal in this if I want to, add pictures or maps if we go on a trail or something. I put a map in there. More paper, watercolor paper. This is coffee filter. Gives a cool kind of sheer look a little bit. I like the feel of it too. It's neat. I like it. And a brown paper bag. Another envelope. Added in with washi tape. This is just notebook paper. So here I've already added one of those little envelopes that I created. They're all pretty much the same, but with just little variations. Again, another pocket, side pocket, right there. That's ripped a little bit, but that's okay. I can either add some washi tape to it if I want, or leave it. And there you go. So yeah, that's it. Total, I've got 3 registers, and actually in the future I probably would do, for a book this size, I'd probably do like at least 5 registers with fewer pages for each register. I think it made it look a little bulky, but I really do like this. I'm really excited. It's inviting to me versus just like a plain notebook with just white pages, and I feel like my artistic abilities are just inspired by having a book that's already kind of partially done for you as well. You just get to add things, and it's cool. Yeah, I'm really excited, and hopefully I can get some, as spring is coming. I really wanted to get this book done because spring is coming, and that's when I get outside a lot. So hopefully I can do some journaling process videos with you all, and yeah, so that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back to see more. Thanks. Bye.